Hi, it's Vernay from Vernay and Ryan's MJJ5 Fanatics channel here on YouTube. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. We are continuing our month of Michael Jackson March Madness. Coming this Friday, we have Reva Thomas, who's going to be talking about our dinner with Kai Chase, one of Michael's former chefs. And then, of course, on Monday, the 15th, another episode of J5 Nights with Ryan. So you don't want to miss those two upcoming videos. For today, we have a very special guest. We're going to be talking to Hector Barjot, creator of the Best Michael Jackson Collection Contest. Hector will be zooming in with us all the way from Paris, France, to talk about being a fan and a collector and to talk about this amazing contest. Afterwards, my husband and I will speak briefly about what it felt like to be in the contest and then ultimately selected as one of the winners. And we can't wait to share that story with you. So please sit back, relax, and tune in. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, Hector, welcome. Thank you so much for coming all the way to our room from France via Zoom. This is the first time I've ever hosted a Zoom, so I'm extremely excited about this. So the first couple questions I'm going to ask you are going to just be about you, and then we're going to talk about your wonderful contest.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Nice.
first, hello, how are you?
I'm very fine. Yeah, thank you.
Good.
It's okay. I live near Paris, and the situation here is okay. So yeah, everything is good.
That's good. That's good. Same here. It's so. So tell us, Hector, how long have you been a Michael Jackson fan?
Well, I think I was a fan since the end of the bad period, around 1989, maybe. Okay. And yes, I can't remember Smooth Criminal single on the radio, and that was the start point of my fan life.
Okay.
And yeah. And I think the point I was really a big fan was around Dangerous, because in France we have a magazine, Black or White. I don't know if you know it, in USA.
I love that magazine.
Yes, it was a very nice magazine, and with that magazine I realized that there was more fans, because in the 90s there was no social media, so I was the only fan in my school, and I realized with that magazine there was other fans and some items to collect, and yeah. So it was very the beginning. Yeah.
Okay. So at what point would you say the dangerous area is the point where you turned from just a regular fan to a fan/collector?
Yes. Because I went to the Dangerous tour in Paris on September 1992, and that was it. After that, I was a hardcore fan, of course. Yeah.
One thing I did like about all of those magazines, like Black and White History, all the fanzines, is they always had the shopping area where you can buy stuff and order stuff, and that was okay. So you have a massive collection. Like, you are my total role model as far as collecting Michael Jackson stuff. One day I'm going to be like you. But
thank you.
So let me ask
you. And one day I will find an husband like yours.
Perfect.
No, because my wife is not a fan, so she doesn't understand.
Look, that's okay. We'll give her a pass. So tell me this: if you were stranded on a deserted island, okay, you can only bring 5 things of this massive collection. You have to pick 5 things. How would you be able to narrow this down? What would you pick?
It's really hard, It's like each collection, each items have a signification for me.
Exactly.
But of course, yes, I will certainly take the history statue. Okay. It's the most representative of Michael's career, maybe I will pick also my bad album cassette, my very first cassette from Michael. I've listened it many times. I have also an autograph he signed to me in Paris in 1997 or 8. Yes, so I will maybe take it, and maybe I will take a best of, because I can pick an album, special album. It's really hard, like all the fans, to say what is the best album or my favorite album. It's really hard to say. So
I feel the same way. Even though it's so many pieces, a lot of these items, they have significant stories and meanings to us. So it's definitely hard to narrow it down. So
yes.
For the people.
Oh yes, or maybe. Oh yeah. I forgot something. I will take also my vendor pass, because on a date of history tour, I was I used to sell the programs, so I have a pass, my personal pass. So it's
that's awesome.
Really important. Yeah, it's
awesome.
nice. It's nice.
Yeah, those personal items you have to take, because those are irreplaceable. So to us, all the fans out here looking in, it seems that you have everything, but I know that you are always looking for stuff. So what are some of the things that you have your eye out for? What's on your wish list?
Yes, the many fans know that I am searching for the Moonwalker car, from Pepsi promotion from Germany. It's really hard to find and very expensive. And yes, there is a lot of stuff. I can say, here in my collection, I have about now 5,000 items.
Oh my gosh.
And I know if you want to have all, I've made listings, and there is more than 20,000 items to get. If you want to have everything, a part of everything, So, I need more life and more money to get everything. It's impossible. So
money is the key.
Yeah.
So tell us, what kind of adventures have you had or experiences, either with Michael Jackson or concerts or seeing him? Just tell us a few of your adventures.
Sorry. It cut the video. I didn't listen.
So share with us some of your Michael adventures or encounters or funny stories, just something that stands out.
Yes, there is a lot of crazy stories with Michael, because we had the chance to have Michael in Paris many times,
Right.
And the very first time I saw him, it was in 1995, on March, I remember. And with the Black and White magazine, there was a black and white hotline, so we used to call to have some news.
Right.
And one day we listened on the line that Michael wanted to see some fans. He was in Paris. So if you want to see Michael, you have to go there and you will see Michael. And I never saw Michael, just in concert for once, but I didn't believe that I can see him for real in the street, And the very first time I went to the hotel, maybe 20 minutes later, his car arrived and the door opened and Michael Jackson was just there, and it was crazy. I took a picture of that date. Wait a minute. It's here.
Ooh, we get a picture.
It's on the roof of the Georges V Hotel. It's in Paris.
Oh, that is so awesome.
And it's very funny, because first of all, he took that flag in his hand to say, "Yeah, your country is beautiful," and the man here told him, "No, you are in Paris there, so it's not that flag, it's the other." There was another French flag at the other corner, so yeah. And it was funny. And so it was nice for me, because if that very first meeting wasn't happened, I don't think I will come back to the hotel another day, because when you are waiting a long time, and it's your first time, you say, "No, it's not for me. It's just a waste of time." But the first time was the good one. I met him for the very first time, so I continue to follow him at the hotel, and yes, I follow him at Disneyland Paris. He was a lot of time in the Disneyland hotel, so yeah, it was really nice. But I didn't have the chance to go in his room, and when he invite some fans, but I have some shake hands at many times. So
Oh, that's
it's
awesome.
it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing, Hector. That's amazing. So we're gonna skip to I think I lost them.
Sorry. I have
So
a
that's
call.
okay.
Sorry.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
fast forward to the present. So you just held the second annual Best Michael Jackson
Yes.
Collection Hector Barjot contest, which me and my husband were lucky enough to be one of the winners selected. We are so excited. Thank you so much.
Yes,
So
you
tell
deserve
us,
it. Yeah.
thank you, thank you. So tell us what inspired you to start this contest?
Because when I start at the very beginning, when I start my YouTube channel, I didn't find some good videos for me, who
Right.
was showing some items. So I've started my collection, my YouTube channel, and then my YouTube grew up, and then many people told me, "Oh, you are the best collector in the world. You have all the items, blah 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 blah." And I was always saying, "No, I'm a small collector." And as I always say, I'm a small collector because I know many other people with bigger collections than me. And that's why I had the idea of the contest to show other big collections all around the world. And I think it's very nice to share all the collections. So it's really hard because sometimes people have big collection and don't want to show it.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. And now I was feeling since maybe a year, before my YouTube, there was some videos, but not a lot. And now there is new YouTube channel and many new collectors who are showing items, and that's good because now if I quit tomorrow, I know the thing is on, and everybody is showing items, and that's the way to keep Michael legacy alive too. So it's nice.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I mean, I know the first year that me and Ryan had entered the contest, I had literally just moved in. So I had boxes everywhere. And so this year we were like, oh no, we're going to do this. The room's going to be done. We're going to do it. But what I think is great is even since me and Ryan won, I've seen other fans now like really trying to get their rooms together and get their collections updated. It makes people want to be a better collector. It makes people kind of step up their game, as we say in America. And people are already anticipating next year. So how many more years do you think you will do this contest?
I don't know. I really don't know. If people ask me to come back each year, but I will do it. No problems. It's my pleasure to share, to share and to make a visibility to other people on my YouTube. So I will continue. Yeah. And I have to say, the most important is not the items. You can have a beautiful collection with few items. Sometimes I see big collectors with mega rare items, but it's just a piece of crap. It's not really nice displayed. It's bad. So sometimes you have just few items, but if it's in good condition, and if you can feel the passion of the people, it's the best. Yeah.
I agree. I think that's one of the things that we like so much about being a part of the contest is that we truly love Michael. And we do this because we enjoy it. It gives us so much happiness, so much pleasure. It's how we found each other, so I know that we love it. So how hard is it to organize such a big event and narrow it down to semi-finalists?
Yes, it's hard because I have to choose the 21 best or the 10 last best for the final. So yes, it's hard to choose, but not that hard because maybe this year maybe 30 people answer to the contest. So so that was the most hard is to find someone who wants to make a video and someone who is able to who can make a nice video, because it's not easy for everybody, and also to speak English because I'm trying to make it international. So
right
yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. Next time it's in full French language.
Right.
Okay.
So I know it's really tough for people who have a room the size of me and Ryan's, which I'm sure is not as big as yours. Ours used to be a garage. So we expanded the garage and we remodeled it to be our Michael area. So when you're in the contest and you have to narrow all this down to 2 minutes, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, it's so tough. So I mean, I know that me and Ryan had to keep re-recording and re-recording. It's so hard to choose what you want to show, but it does kind of make you focus on what you really think is your rarest and most important item. So we did at least learn that. Now,
Yeah.
as always in the Michael Jackson world, you always have naysayers, you always have critics. Have you had anybody like come at you in a negative way about the contest or about your choices or not being picked or anything like that?
Yes, yes. You know, there is always some problems with fans. It's hard to be nice with everybody. You know,
Yeah.
most of the fans are happy with what I am doing, and some of them are not. But you know, I guess this is popularity. You know, when you have most viewer, you can be nice. Nice. I don't know. No, it's not nice, but you can be loved by all of them. So there is always someone who is saying something, you know, even when I'm doing some contest, you know, when I make a giveaway, it's never enough, or they don't believe me. They think I won't never sell the items to. So, you know, I'm trying to don't listen a lot to them, and I'm keep doing my stuff, and yeah, it's the best way to continue. Yeah.
I know we had some negativity. We had some people that were like, every time we would go on fan sites and try to get people to vote for us, people would say, if that's not what it's not about how much stuff you have, it's about how much you
Yes.
love him. And all that is true. But I like the idea of the contest because, like you said, it displays everybody's collections and you get to see what's really out there in the world. It's not about saying, I'm better than you. It's not about saying, I have this and you don't. It's about a bunch of people that have a bunch of stuff and we get to share it and have a fun and healthy competition and then root for the next people the next year. You know, and
Yes.
I'm not going to say that I love Michael Jackson any more than somebody that has 2 items. They might have 2, I might have 1,000. We might love Michael the same way. I think people just misunderstand what the point of the contest is. And like you said, it's to just see that his legacy is still out there. And there's places like my house, your house, they're not official museums, but they're museums to us, you know, and it's about
Yes, yes, yes.
keeping his legacy alive. And
Yes,
there's always
yes,
some credit.
and I have to say also, there is no relation between the love you have to Michael and your collection. You know, it's two separate things, you know, because when you collect some stuff and there is no new music on it, but you collect it. So there is, and as I always said, I was a collector before a fan of Michael Jackson. You know, when I was a kid, I was collecting rocks and phone cards and everything, you know. And so my two passions are like that now, but there is no relation because, you know, yeah, it's hard to say we love Michael, and it's kind of weird because, you know, he's not part of our family, but he's always there, you know, because when I think to Michael, I can remember my teenager, you know, when I was across the Europe for following him during the history tour, and it's the best part of my life, you know, and that's why I love him, because, you know, between the artist, it was the fans and my friends, you know, it was a friend story, you know, and even during the concert, I'm sure you've seen him in concert too, but you know, the best part of the concert was not the concert itself, but all the day before, or all the travel day before, you know, because I was spending 2-3 days with my friends before the concert, and the concert was just 2 hours, you know, and the best stories was with my friends, you know.
And that's so true. Like every time there was a Michael event, it's like a mini family reunion. you know, you get to be with the people that you only see once or twice a year when Michael does something, and you get together and you're surrounded by people who love the same thing as you. No negativity, no insults. It's just fun times, and it's just one big family. And I think people don't maybe get that sometimes, but I don't know. But I just want to say, from my perspective, being in the contest, it was an amazing experience. It was very tough. I didn't expect it to be as hard as it was. I mean, I literally felt like I was running for the president. When I tell you, I bothered every single person that has a pulse. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
But it was worth it. And at the end, people were like, "You did all that just for that trophy?" It wasn't about the trophy. It was about the experience. It was about knowing that this came from other
yeah,
fans. You know, this is some other fans saying, "Wow, we love it. We admire what you're doing. We appreciate what you're doing." And that's what makes it special. It wasn't a board of a committee or something. This is our
yeah, yeah.
peers, you know, and that's what makes it so special. So I know on behalf of me and Ryan, we really enjoyed it. We love it. I mean, it's been an exciting journey for us, and we appreciate you for even having this.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And you're like an ambassador, you know, ambassador in USA, you know.
Right,
And
right.
and also this is weird because there is no so much collectors in USA. I think, but I don't see them on YouTube or on Facebook. It's
I've
yeah,
seen more since the collection. I've seen more. You know, I have like maybe 6 friends that I think are like serious collectors. I've never seen them really post a lot of their stuff. I see more now. And see, I wasn't always on Instagram. So now that I'm on Instagram, I'm starting to see more. But you're right. It's this is his home, America, you know, and we should have
yes. And
more back.
you know Michael before us in Europe, you know, because in Europe we discover Michael in around maybe Destiny, you know, but before
Right,
that in Europe we never listened about him. So
right,
you
right.
know, and in your country, I think there is maybe mega fan from the 60s, from the 60s, 70s, you know, who
Yes,
follow the
yes,
Jackson 5, and I think
exactly.
maybe they can have a huge collection about the Jackson 5. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, but it's fun. But Hector, I thank you so much for your time. I thank you for
no problem.
hosting this wonderful contest every year. I do hope that you do it next year so we get to see even more great collections. And we wish you the best, and we wish you happy collecting. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
being my first official Zoom guest.
It's my pleasure. Many thanks, many thanks for your kindness. You are very kind, you and
Thank
your
you.
husband. So yeah, and
Oh,
you are welcome anytime you want. When
oh,
the
we can't
crisis is
wait.
end, yeah, yeah, come in
We can't
Paris.
wait. We
Yeah, yeah.
cannot wait to come see you. So we are very excited about that. So thank
For
you.
for
Take
your
care.
honeymoon, for your
Yes,
honeymoon,
that would be
Paris is
awesome.
perfect.
That
Yeah,
would be awesome and so
yeah, yeah,
romantic. I will pass that on to Ryan.
yeah. Okay, okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
So that's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. That was very.
That was awesome. Thank you again, Hector. Look who is here with us today.
I'm back.
So, my husband Ryan is here to join us today to talk about the Best Michael Jackson Collection 2021 award. Would you like to show them and hold it up?
See?
So, we know we drove you crazy, but we do appreciate all your votes and support. One of the things that was really difficult for Ryan and I during this contest was the actual entry video. Your video couldn't be more than 2 minutes. So if you've been to our house, you know we have this main room. Then in the family room, we have the replica outfits. In the dining room, we have his both sides poster and some paintings. In the computer room, it's all posters and plaques. In the bathroom is a shower curtain. Outside is my car. So trying to get this whole house on a video, I mean, how hard was this?
It was extremely hard. And you know
2
what?
minutes.
I understand why Hector did it because there was so many contestants that it had to be narrowed down because it was too much footage to watch.
Yes.
But it made it extremely difficult, but we got through it.
Yes, it's very difficult to get your collection into a 2-minute video. So we had to kind of just focus on this area, this room. And that's what we did for the contest. So, and this is where we film most of our videos. So Ryan, tell me, of all of our collection in all the rooms, what are some of your favorite items?
Well, of course, the mannequin is one of the favorite
Mannequin.
items. The Moonwalker arcade game.
Yes.
Which is, you know, you all, it's just a pleasure saying it.
He'll be playing the Moonwalker arcade game on our Games and Puzzles video coming up soon.
And then a small intricate stuff like the post cereal box, the blow up, you know what I mean, and our doll collection, the one that's here and the one that's forthcoming.
Yes, so a lot of people have been asking about dolls and doing a doll video. So I am purposely waiting to do that video because we have some coming that they might be a few more weeks. So I don't want to do the doll video until after they come.
Right.
But dolls are my absolute favorite, so I can't wait to do that video.
Right, and what I got coming is I just can't wait. I just can't wait to show it to you because it's going to be something very special. I'm just leaving it.
He'll be with me for the doll video.
Right.
So once we finally got the 2-minute video together, which took about 100 takes.
Take 99.
Yeah. Then we submitted that and we made it to the semifinals and then we made it to the finals. And now here we are.
Champions.
Yes. So it was awesome. It was a lot of work. So let's talk about this area here. Ryan and I did try to get into this contest the previous year, but I had just moved in and all of my Michael stuff was still packed. So our room was kind of over the top, and we since had a wall knocked out. We did renovations, we painted.
Yeah, we did a lot.
And now it's absolutely stunning.
Right? It is. She did a lot of work. I mean, this was her true labor of love, and she drove me crazy. I was pulling my hair out. But you know what? After I seen the finished product, it was well worth it. She had a vision for the room. Even though I had a vision before I started, she enhanced it. So it's really beautiful. You got to give her applause, accolades.
Well, thank you. It was one of the things that was really important to me is that I wanted the room to be red, at least 2 of the walls. I used to live in a red apartment, and I used to love how my Michael Jackson pictures looked up against the red wall. And when we started painting, I don't think Ryan was really sold on the idea of having red walls, right?
I wasn't sold at all.
But now that it's done, and you see how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
You know what? When you started painting the walls, I was like, what is she doing? But anyway, when she started painting the walls, and then she started putting up the artwork behind the rib, I said, well, that dude is coming along pretty nice. And I said, I just let her do her thing because she had her vision, and I wanted to, I wanted her to go with her vision. Because this was truly a labor of love.
It was a labor of love.
She did a great job.
It was a quarantine labor of love. So this was our project during the 3 months where we weren't supposed to go out the house. We had the wall knocked down and totally redid the whole thing. Ryan put all the IKEA shelves together for me, and we
started our own contractor company during the quarantine.
Yeah, yeah.
We just worked the work.
We worked and worked, and we wanted to make sure that if we did enter this year, you would have something beautiful to look at. Right. So it was awesome, and I thank Ryan for all his patience and dealing with me and all his hard work, because I couldn't do the ceiling by myself. I just ran out of energy. You got to come help me paint the ceiling. And we had some bickering because, Ryan is really a huge J5 Jacksons fan. You already know Michael for me. So deciding who goes where. But it worked out.
Right. Miss Catherine want to see all her boys.
Yes. So it worked out. So now everything that you see in this room where we do our videos is all our labor of love from the quarantine. And we do love having our yearly pool parties and sharing this with everybody. So winning Hector's contest now made us international. And it helped us really get motivated with our YouTube page because it had been sitting there with really just our wedding video on there. And now, we're doing our weekly videos, our Wednesday, Fridays, and every other Mondays for Jackson Night with Ryan. And we really had to step up our game. And the good thing about it is what they couldn't see in those 2 minutes, now they get to see over the weeks, Right.
It took me a while to kind of relax and try to get into it. And I'm still a little uptight in front of these cameras. But because of my wife, she's so good at this. And she's coaching me through it, telling me to calm down, just be yourself, relax. Because in the barbershop, they be clowning me. Man, you look just as still as a statue. And you should have did this, you should have did that. And I'm like, oh, man. But you know what? It's fun because all the years that I had all this love for the Jacksons all bottled up to myself, only person knew, close friends and family. Now everybody know, and you know what? It's a good thing because they deserve it. The brothers, they deserve it.
Yeah, so I do want to say thank you to Hector for giving us a larger platform. Now we are really into our YouTube. We are finally going to air our radio station. Radio show.
Our first radio show.
Tuesday. He confirmed.
Okay.
Tuesday, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. on Rockin' Hot Radio. So
Rockin' Hot Radio.
Rockin' Hot Radio.
And let me tell you something. This program is hot. I'm telling you, we put a lot of work into this.
We did.
We want to bring y'all the best music that we can bring y'all.
So it's an hour show. So it's our journey through time with the Jacksons. So it's not just the Michael station. You'll hear the brothers as well. And the show that comes on 10 in the morning will repeat again at 10 p.m. So I'm hoping at least by Monday night or Tuesday morning at the latest, I have the link to post on the page. But all of this is just coming off of all the excitement and hype of this contest. So we are just so excited to have been a part of it. And anything else we want to say about the contest?
It was a lot of people who went. I want to say this. Everyone who voted, I want to thank you for voting. I want to thank you for taking the time out and casting your vote for us. But what that also did, baby, is that put the Jacksons and Michael back on everybody's mind again in a positive way, because I noticed that when I would talk about it in the barbershop and show videos in the barbershop, even the most hardcore brothers, when I play the music, they'd be like, man, I didn't know Michael sung that too. And it's just funny because to finally see Michael in a positive light and to be engaged in a contest of that magnitude and then win, man, what can you say? Thank you to everybody that helped us.
Yeah, thank
Isaiah
you so
Bella,
much.
Unity Community Center, Thomas Lane, my wife's Instagram page.
My whole Instagram family.
I mean,
you guys already know.
Fangirl, Ella Burner. I mean, it was just a labor of love. It really was. It was a labor of love.
JMJ, MJ Buzz, Deneen loves MJ, Moonspeak, MJ Fangirl.
We can go on and on. I mean, it was just love.
You guys already know. Pam Ali. Right. So, I know I thank you guys 1,000 times, and I'll probably thank you 1,000 more
and
for making this happen.
And if anybody we forgot, just charge it to our head, not our heart, because we appreciate everyone who voted.
Yes. So, what I do like about this contest before we conclude is that I see a lot of my friends now stepping up their game, getting ready and getting prepped to join the contest next year. So I'm hoping that I have a lot of friends next year that are going to jump on board, and we will definitely support you guys.
Absolutely.
I'm just so excited to see everybody's collection growing and everybody's getting organized, and it's just so much positivity that came out of this. So I'm really glad that we decided to join again.
And I hope the brothers is watching and y'all get in the studio, put together some music, man, because we still love the Jacksons and we want to keep y'all legacy going.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
Really
so thank you again, Hector. Thank you to Ryan. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the conclusion. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Special thanks to Mr. Hector Barjot for not only creating this amazing contest, but for taking the time to Zoom with us all the way from Paris, France today. You are our very first Zoom guest on our channel. So thank you. We appreciate everything you do for the MJ fan community. If you would like to learn more about Hector and his amazing collection, you can follow him here on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook under Hector Barjot. I'll have that information for you on the screen at the end of this video. Thank you to my husband, Ryan, for gracing us again with his presence. He will be here this upcoming Monday, the 15th, for another J5 night with Ryan. You don't want to miss it. And don't forget to stay tuned for Friday's episode, our dinner with Kai Chase, where we talk about Michael's chef and the special meal she prepared for us. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on Friday.